All right, boys, let's get some chocolate milk and medium rare steaks and go crazy in the bedroom. Let's talk about women and how much we love chest receptacles. Let's talk about the big buttocks, guys. Let's talk about it. As a matter of fact, we got to be stoic. Guys, hold up a second. We got to be stoic. We got to keep our emotions bottled up on the inside and hate everything that is slightly feminine. Oh, you called me fruity? Oh, gee willikers, I've never even had a pear. I've never even seen a strawberry in my life calling me fruity. A Fruit Loop. Toucan Sam? That's not going to happen. You're going to get Captain Crunch punched in the face. What's going to happen? I'm going to eat some cereal because that's sugar in the morning, and I'm going to get a steak and a coffee and some eggs. And my wife, boom, has a black eye. And that's what it means to be a man. That's what it means. It means to be tough, efficient, powerful, sturdy. It means to be a pillar of everything. We got to be cold and callous and calculated. We got to make all the money, and the woman has to stay at home. That's what I like to see, fellas. That's what we like to see. Chop it up. Oh, bro code. Bro coded up. Let's understand the bro code, fellas. Let's understand what's going on. Yeah, I was abusing and beating my girl. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever, but who cares about that? That's in the past. Yeah, you may have been a better fit for her, and I accidentally may have laid betwixt the sheets with her and got her pregnant at the bar. But guess what? Guess what? I'm going to raise that kid or maybe abandon it because I don't got to carry that baby for 9 months. That's what it means to be a man. To just put things inside things, to fertilize, to spread my lineage across the world. And I get the last name. They got to carry it for 9 months, but I get the last name. That's what I get. I get the fun of it. I can walk outside at night. It's dark outside at night? I can go outside in underwear and nobody's going to bother me. No one's going to even bat an eye. And I get to decide women's rights and their wrongs. That's right. I'm a man. And that's what it means to be a man. This is the man rant. You see, a lot of times, I get curious about the inner machinations, the mind frame, the mental of a man. I get curious because I've been told that I'm not man enough. I've been told that I'm not tough enough. Despite the fact that I've committed heinous crimes. I thought that was a part of being a man. I walk with an inflated sense of ego, and I just assumed that was a part of being a man. That was what I thought it came par for the course. I just assumed. I naturally gawk at every posterior that I see. I hate being called homosexual. By God. Every single second. I hate that. Love God. Love Christian lore. Love that deeply. If not Christian, then Allah and Muslim culture. And I'm going to be promised those virgins in heaven. Oh my goodness, that's going to be great for me. Oh, it's going to be fantastic. But women, though, they can't do anything. They're not allowed to. Because I'm a man. I decide everything a girl does. My girl has to be side by side by me. She's not allowed to have any freedom. But I get to watch whatever I want to. I get to go online and witness other women. Like Instagram posts, do what I want to. That's the beauty of what I get to do. I'm powerful. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. And that's what it means to be a man, right? That's what it means to be choked in this power, this struggle hold. That's what it is. To be the strongest on the planet, to rule. Patriarchy up. Helldivers. We're in here. There's no female space marines. Yeah, the way I said it. Female. Yeah, I broke them down to their scientific name. It doesn't even feel that bad when you say male, does it? But when you add the second syllable of female, it's because you're a part of being a man. You're secondary to a man. Fee is secondary. That's what it is. Female. You're still male. You're still part of me. And you don't get your own separate category. You don't get that. Woman, all part of it. All a part of my plan. And this is sad. This is a sad reality a lot of men go through. But see, this is a natural retaliation, some men might say. Because, well, I can't even flirt with a girl in public going to a bar. I can't even do that because guess what? They're going to think I'm a creep or a weirdo or a freak. They're going to hate me because I'm just trying to talk to a girl. I'm trying to use my natural masculine tone to talk to them. But guess what? I can't because I'm going to be a Twitter post later. I'm going to get screenshotted and recorded. I can't do anything. I can't even slightly look at butts in the gym. It's a big butt walking right past. Or can I look at it? It's human to look at it. Other girls do it. Why can't I? I can't do it. And this causes the big hating men. Men hate themselves, so they need to find something. They don't know how to be themselves. They can't be introspective and discover that a lot of people feel like until it's no men, it's all men, which is stupid, by the way. That's a dumb thing to say, too. I'm on to you. That's dumb as hell. That's the stupidest thing ever. Until it's no men, it's all men. If we make them all get punished, then that's fine. That's army mentality. That's what they do in army. If one person falls behind, the whole team has to run another lap. That's what happens. You generalize too much. And thus, the men end up hating themselves. Oh, this is bad. Oh my goodness, one guy did this, but it's not one guy, is it? It's majority. Most assaults happen with men. Most domestic violence happens with men. Men get abused too. We do. Oh, I got abused. I got beat up. And I can't fight back. That's the worst part. I fight a girl back. You know what happens? I'm going to prison. I'm black too. I'm going to prison. I'm going to super jail. Talk about Adult Swim. The warden's there. He's going to beat me up. It's going to be bad. Big bad. Big bad and a big pin. Big sale. I'm going to get beat up. And a black man named Gubo is going to hit me with the old soap specials. What's going to happen in the prison showers. And my prison pocket is going to be expanded so I can spit an extra dimensional portal back there. It's going to be bad. I'm going to hit every second of it. But guess what, guys? That's what it means to be a man. Holding in your emotions deeply inside of your chest. Saying to yourself, it's fine. Don't worry about me. You play video games all day because you fantasize about being a hero, war. And then when you see something you're not used to in your fantasy game, you get upset. These new games cater to everybody but me. I don't want to play as a woman because women don't know what it's like to suffer and hold in their emotions. And that's why I don't want women to be the protagonists of games, because this is my fantasy. I want to go to war. I want to have power. But games are for everybody. No, games are for men. That's what it should be. But then, on that very same note, a lot of other men say, grown man, by the way, playing video games, you should lock in and make money. You should do that. And that gets a lot of men insecure. Oh, they're getting insecure about playing their favorite games. You're playing your Fortnite and your Call of Duty and your Tekken. You're getting insecure. What are you playing this for? You're not making money off of it. Yeah, you reached Celestial 1 in Marvel Rivals. Yeah, you reached Diamond in League of Legends. You reached Challenger in League of Legends. Oh, that's great. That's amazing. Oh, you Prestige in Call of Duty? What's the point of that? Well, shocking to a lot of people, recreation. It's just recreation, guys. It's just the aspect of enjoying something for the sake of the task. But a lot of men don't know how to process that. They're not introspective. And the biggest issue what happens is a lot of young men get told these things. They see all these debates and issues and all these grown people saying 50-50 and dates and this and that nature. Oh, men are doing all these bad things. Men are bad, men are bad, men are bad. And it's great. They end up internalizing that hate and they go online and now they're looking for a leader, a role model, a guidance. And you know what happens? They don't find people like Josh Strife Hayes, who is an amazing man. They don't find that, no. They don't find people like Keanu Reeves. No. They get the loudest and most narcissistic, brutal, evil person. They get the Andrew Tates, the Jordan Petersons. They get those people. They get dark manipulation. They read Sun Tzu's Art of War. That's what happens. They end up finding people who end up correlating and expressing the angers that they feel. Yeah, women only want me for my money. They're gold diggers. I saw this 14-year-old girl get with a 30-year-old guy, and I want to be that 30-year-old guy. This is messed up. He gets all the young girls. Boom. It causes hate inside of their brain, this anger. They don't know what to do with themselves. They don't know how to be people. They don't know how to exist inside of themselves. They don't know how to be alive. They don't know what to do, man. It hurts. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it's bad. It's real bad. These young men are going to grow up hating themselves. And they're going to internalize that until they hate the people around them because they don't want to hate themselves, so they hate other people. They become abusive, loud, toxic, manipulative, narcissistic. Not narcissist, just narcissistic, just the traits. Because every man isn't a narcissist, by the way. This is the great paradox of men. And if a man's not being stoic, if a man's acting feminine, if a man is doing something that is attributed to a female, if a man's doing something like that, you know what happens? They're hated by other men. You got your nails painted? Weirdo, bro. Grown man, by the way. What you doing? Lock in. Get a job. Stupid. Why you got your nails painted? Why you walking like a woman? Why you looking like a female, like a girl? Why you doing that? That's girly. That's weird. Do a real push-up. Go to the gym. Lock in. Inject testosterone in your body. Listen to this Sam Sulek video. I just sent you a Sam Sulek video on Instagram. Check him out. He's ripped. You got to go to the gym to hide your emotions and mask them. Do that right quick. Do that. Please. Do that. Hey. Stop. Lock in. Hey, don't date my ex. I may have abused her. I may have destroyed her. You're a better option, obviously, but don't date my ex. because that's messing up bro code, bro. That's messing up bro code, bro. That's broke. That's messed up. That's messed up, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't raise my kids better than me. That's bro code, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, that's bro code. That's bro code. Yeah, I'm talking to your girl. I'm talking to your ex. What about it? But hey, I know you do the same, so it don't matter. It's an issue not only with the generalizing. It's an issue when it comes to the mental fog, the haze of not knowing. It's all an issue of introspection, realistically. That's all it really is. It's an issue because what are you going to do when you're a young white man and being told that your race and gender is responsible for the greatest atrocities in history? They don't want to talk about Paul Revere or George Washington or Thomas Edison and talking about the accomplishments you guys made. No. Remember your history of assault? Remember when you destroyed the entirety of the world? Remember you gave smallpox to all the Native Americans? Remember that? That was crazy. I don't know. That's nuts. Your people did that. You guys have that accolade. Yeah. But I don't care about what you did. Anyways, remember when you guys destroyed and annihilated and subjugated an entire race, forced them to come over here on ships, gave them a bunch of diseases, and then assaulted and annihilated their entire lineage and not knowing where they came from? Remember that? Yeah, you guys did that. I didn't do it, the white man says to himself. He didn't, actually. Not at all. He didn't do that. Hey, black people, remember we had a family up the street? Remember that? Remember when you were responsible for 80% of the crime, but mostly men? Remember that? Remember how black men don't like black women? Remember that? Hey, remember that? Yeah. Hey, Chinese men. I don't know anything you've done yet. I can't really. This is all off the top of my head, so I don't know what you guys have done. I only know black and white people. I don't got anything for Chinese people. Korean men either, you're good. German men, I don't know. You guys like sausages. You guys are up on me. I don't know much about history right now. I can't really think, but I'm talking about things, so listen in. Men are viewed as the deep hate, the expression of rage for a lot of people, because for a long time, men have been up. Oh, we've been up. We can go outside. We're stronger physically. Oh, yeah, 100%. That's a fact. That's just science. That's just how it operates. It's harder for a woman to gain muscles. It's easier for them to get endurance-based muscles, more flexible muscles. They can be better gymnasts. They can get more flexible muscles and things of that variety. But if a woman does get muscles, masculine. You are a man. Evil. The best way to insult the other gender, from another gender's point of view, is call a man feminine, call a woman masculine. That's how it operates. It's a big issue. And I don't grasp it. I really don't. I wish I did. Because I've been told on more than many occasions that I'm not man enough. I complain too much. I cry. I express my emotions. I talk to people. And those very same men that insult me, I am able to talk to them, break apart their logic, and they're listening to me because I'm a man. That's the thing. Mansplaining, regurgitating the same information that a woman just told you and telling her right back to it. What's the point of that? Why do we do that? And this all stems from whenever a big issue comes up. Last issue, that at least I can remember in the public sphere, was man versus bear. Man versus bear, everybody got mad about that. A bear would kill you, bro. Why would you go with a bear? A bear's a wild animal, bro. You'd just be better off with a man. Why don't you want to be with a man? You'd rather be with a bear than a man, bro? And men got really upset by this. Reasonably so, because a lot of men didn't understand. I've never heard a woman. I may have talked smack about them or been provocative about them behind closed doors, but I've never openly been messed up. I personally haven't done anything. And that's where the big issue comes in, because they personally haven't done anything. But women still chose the bear because statistically men have done crazy things. Let's look at serial killers through history. Jack the Ripper, Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy, John Wayne Gacy. They've done wild things to women. And there are some few and far between cases of women doing it, but vastly dominated by men. Let's look at how many times a family is abandoned. I'd like to share a story with you. Recently, I found out this is really funny. One of my friends ended up leaving 3 of their kids. She left him with the husband. And the husband freaked out and said, "You can't do that." Well, guess what? Women in male-dominated fields is the funniest thing I've ever seen. I'm not going to lie to you. And she's just living her best life. She said, "Hey, screw him. You were going to leave." And he was going to leave. He was planning to leave with another woman. And now that other woman is living, taking care of the kids. And you know what she's doing? Nothing. Living her best life. She's traveling. She's doing great. And she won more in the divorce. So now, this is going to sound crazy and psychotic. She doesn't owe child support for the kids because she proved beyond a reasonable doubt that he didn't do anything for the kids during the entire tenure of their childhood. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that nuts? Isn't that crazy? That's so crazy. I don't hate men. A lot of men are going to grow up thinking they're hated. A lot of men are going to grow up hating themselves, thinking they are worthless. And I want to tell you this. You are loved. Men, deeply, you are. You're beautiful. You're strong. You're amazing. And a lot of people say, if men cared about their mental health, wouldn't they make a space to be open about their mental health? This is your space now. In my comment section. Tell me your worries and struggles and woes. Tell me if you think I'm gay. Go ahead. Insult me in the comments. Many of you do. Many of you might because of this video. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. Get your rage out. I want you to insult me. I want you to compliment me. I want you to compliment yourself. I want you to tell me how you struggle and how much you've kept inside of yourself. I want you to tell me that. Because I don't think you have a space to do so. When's the last time you genuinely vented? I'm not going to know any of you. You're all anonymous. But I'd like to know your stories. It will live in my head rent-free. And that is how I'll know, at least somehow, subconsciously, I'm thinking of you. I may have a dream about you in your situation. That happens a lot. I may know what's going on, and it may mean something if just one person cares about you. And this is a stressful struggle. To be hated deeply for the things that you don't even know you did. For you trying to be a good man. For you doing the bare minimum and getting praised for it and not knowing why. For you going above and beyond and other men's hating you. For you getting your nails done or getting your skin taken care of because you may have bad eczema. Or maybe you like the colors of your nails being painted. Or maybe you don't want dirt under your nails because you keep giving your girl a UTI. Or maybe, just maybe, you actually do enjoy Temptation Island and you want to watch that show. Maybe you do enjoy drag shows but you're not gay or even queer. You just enjoy the artistry behind it. And you can't be defined by what it means to simply be boxed and put inside of being a man. Maybe that's what it is. Who knows? I don't. The only thing I do know is that it must suck. It must be ass. It must be the worst feeling on the planet to be overly hated for something you didn't even do. I've never assaulted anybody. I always stop when they say no. You don't even know what's going on. You're confused. You hate every second of it. And you want to be understood. But sadly, nobody wants to understand you. Nobody cares to understand you. Everybody looks at you like you're a creep or a weirdo or a freak. And it sucks. Oh, it's hateful. And your chest hurts deeply every time you try to express yourself or try to be more than what the common box of a man's puts you in. No, you don't want to go to work. Maybe you want to be a house husband. Maybe you want to take care of the kids. Maybe you want to actually wear dresses, but you're not gay. And they're going to call you that. And that sucks. Maybe you want to go work out, but you want to work out in a different kind of way. You want to do calisthenics. You don't want to work on your muscles. You want to work on your endurance. But endurance is for females. Ah, that's so bad. And you're judging yourself before you even attempt to go to the podium, to be a part of the competition. You yourself have given yourself 3 straight zeros when you could have got perfect 10s across the board. That's horrifying. You're peer reviewed when you didn't even know you were submitting for analysis. That's horrifying, dude. It's bad. I don't want you to think that. I want you to feel loved. I want you to be able to cry. I want you to be able to be here with me. I want you to stand tall, or stand small, or stand at all, or sit down if you want to. Take a break. I don't even need you to stand. I don't. I really don't. I just need you to be here. And if you don't want to be here as well, that's good too. Because maybe you're sick of being here. Maybe you want to take a break, take a nap, go to sleep. It's okay. Go to bed. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay to take a nap. You don't have to wake up and go to work, man. Take a breather. Take a vacation day. I'm sorry. I really am. It's not your fault, man. I'm sorry this is happening. I'm sorry, you don't even know what you are anymore. You don't even know what it means to be alive. You don't even know what it means to be a man or a person. You don't even know what's going on. It sucks. This is horrifying. Every second of it. Because you don't even know. You don't even know why they picked the bear, do you? You haven't done anything. It's bad. And all the other men, they're ruining it for you. You don't hate women, do you? You love women. You want to be cared for and held. You want to be Little Spoon, don't you? Isn't that sad you can't be that? Or maybe you want to protect her and be the strong, kind person that you know you are, but you're not allowed to express yourself because she thought you were too annoying when you expressed emotions. And she called you sassy and zesty. And she said, oh, you always cause drama. You're zesty. And now you don't know how to be a person anymore because that hurts you emotionally and you don't know how to process emotions that deeply, do you? You can't process that. You can't process what you are. Oh, it hurts, doesn't it? It sucks. So now you're left with your own emotions and no outlets, no coping mechanisms. You don't even believe in therapy, do you? It sucks, doesn't it? It's the worst feeling on the planet. It's ass. And it's all her fault, isn't it? But it's not her fault. It's the world's fault for telling you had to be something you didn't know you could be. You don't have to be a muscle-bound idiot. You don't have to be He-Man. You can be smooth and wise and small. You're not less of a man because you're not 6 foot. You're not. If you're 5 foot and the short kings tell you indefinitely what you are, you're fine. You're not less of a human just because you're not as tall as her in heels. You're fine. This is all bad, isn't it? But hey, you're probably not going to listen to this, are you? You probably don't care about what I'm saying. You probably don't care about any of this, do you? That's okay. That's fine. You're probably going to insult me, say I'm zesty in the comments. But to those of you that made it that far, made it this far, and actually felt something and resonated with me, let me know how you feel. I'm sorry if I couldn't connect with you, but I'm happy if I could. Hey, men, we suck, don't we?